Hey everyone, today we're going to discuss about correlation analysis. So, this is gonna be our last lesson for statistics and probability. Okay, so yun, hanggang dito yung aaralin natin na lesson. Okay, so previously we've learned about correlation analysis, paano ba yung manual computation yan. This time naman, we're going to automate the computation using online calculators. And hindi na tayo magiging restricted kay person product moment correlation coefficient. We're gonna use different correlation tests as well. So in determining if there exists a significant relationship between two groups, a correlation analysis can be performed between two groups. Yan. So, hindi tayo nag-test ng significant difference but rather relationship. Kapag relationship ang check natin, assess natin. Kapag tumaas ba yung first variable, tataas din ba yung kabila? Or bababa? May connection ba yung pagtaas ng isa dun sa pagbaba ng kabila? Or may connection ba yung pagtaas ng isa dun sa pagtaas ng isa? So, kapag meron nun, kapag may observable na relationship yun, edi good. Paano natin malalaman kung merong relationship? Correlation analysis. Now, the parametric test here is the person product moment correlation coefficient. Ito yung kagamit kapag scaled or continuous ang data. Kapag ordinal, ang gagamit, we either use the Kendall's rank correlation coefficient or the Spearman rank correlation coefficient. Mas common na ginagamit ang Spearman rank. Or at least mas yun yung narinig. Pero, there's a, both are equally okay naman eh. Kendall's rank or Spearman rank. Pero if you're unsure, you can actually use both and compare their results. Now, for other tests, kapag ang isang data nyo ay scaled and the other one is nominal, we use the eta coefficient test. Now, one downside lang kay eta test is wala siyang free na calculator. So, tingnan nyo dito, siya lang yung walang link kasi walang free calculator. You can compute for this using the SPSS program, which is may bayad yun, which is medyo mahirap kasi wala tayong bayad. So, hindi ako magbibigay ng example na may eta test kasi I cannot show you the computation kasi we cannot have the computation kasi hindi siya, wala nga free. So, yun lang yung downside nun. Kapag yung isa is scaled and the other is dichotomous, we use the point by serial correlation coefficient. Kapag both variables ay dichotomous, we use the mean square contingency coefficient or what we call the phi coefficient. And kapag both nominal naman, Kramer's V ang ginagamit. Actually, Kramer's V is an extension of the chi-square for relationships naman. Yan, so we can access the calculators here. Okay naman lahat yan except for the eta kasi wala yung online calculator. Yun lang yung set dun. Now, in interpreting the data, we have a given null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis. Yung null hypothesis natin, there is no significant relationship. So, walang significant relationship between the two variables. Alternative, there is a significant relationship between the two variables. Level of significance, same lagi yung ginagamit natin. Alpha is 0.05 for convenience. And same lang din ang interpretation ng p-value natin. Kung mapapansin natin, sa lahat ng statistical test natin, same lang yung process ng pag-interpret ng p-value. Lagi namang ganon. Basta ang borderline niya ay 0.05. Yun yung level of significance din mismo. Equal yan actually. If p is greater than or equal to 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. There's not enough evidence para masabi natin na may significant relationship with dalawang variables. However, if p is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis. There's enough evidence para masabi na may relationship or significant relationship yung dalawang variables. So, let's analyze. So, let's have an example rather. A school administrator wants to determine if there is a relationship between the grades of students in Practical Research 1 and Practical Research 2. So, yung grades nila, ito. So, gusto natin malaman kapag mataas ba sila sa PR1, mataas din kaya sila sa PR2. So, Anong relationship meron yung PR1 and PR2? So, ito yung results ng grades nila. What's the appropriate test that should be used in this data? And let's analyze if there is a significant difference between the grades of the students in PR1 and PR2. So, ano ba yung test natin? So, the variables being compared are the grades of the students. And ang grades, continuous scale yan. So, both are continuous. And we are going to use a correlation test because we are determining kung merong relationship. Hindi naman natin check yung difference, diba? Check natin yung relationship. So, correlation test. And the statistical test that we will use in this case, kasi continuous parehas, correlation, we use the person product moment correlation coefficient. Medyo kulang pa, di ba? Correlation coefficient. Period. Period. So, let's determine the hypothesis. So, ang null hypothesis natin, there is no significant relationship between the grades of the students in PR1 and PR2. Pero ang alternative natin, there's a significant relationship between the grades of the students in PR1 and PR2. So yun, walang significant relationship, may significant relationship. So let's perform the person-product moment correlation coefficient. So access natin dito. Let's have it right here. Parang wala akong internet eh. So, punta tayo sa calculator. So, input natin data nandito. So, go back to our data. Let's copy and paste these values here. Yan. Ito nga pala ay social science statistics. So, thank you kay social science statistics. Yan. So, input natin data. Right there. And calculate the value of R. Now, the value of R is 0.7717. So, sabi naman din dito, yan, ito nga pala yun. Same lang actually, kinapapaste ko na yun. Nauna na yun. 7717, there is a strong positive correlation. Ibig sabihin nun, kapag tumaas yung isa, tataasin yung kabila. And remember, dun sa correlation analysis natin, di ba may table tayo? We can make use of that for R. So, yan. Pag tumaas yung, pag mataas yung yung grade mo sa PR1, chances are, mataas yung grade mo sa PR2. Okay? So, let's compute for the p-value. So, let's remember this value, 0.7717. Punta tayo kay p-value. So, 0.7717 yung R natin. Ano yung N natin? Ilang students to? So, 30 students. 30 nga ba siya? O, basta 30 yan. Manalig na tayong 30 yan. 30 talaga yan. Yung ginawa ko yung 30 yan. Calculate natin. The p-value is less than 0.00001. Kung napapansin nyo nun, lahat na naging examples natin, puro less than 0.00001. Eh, hindi naman laging ganon, okay? So, minsan, like 0.00245, mga ganon. Yung mga ganong instances. Or greater than like 0.3412, ganon. So, in this case, the result is significant. Bakit? Kasi E is less than 0.05. We reject the null hypothesis and consider the alternative hypothesis. So, ano yung null natin? Ang null natin, wala na ako. Ang null natin, there is no significant relationship. We reject that. Ang i-consider natin yung alternative. Anong sabi ng alternative? There is a significant relationship. So, yan. Nasaan na yun? So, there is a significant relationship between the grades of the students in PR1 and PR2. This suggests that if the student gets a high grade in PR1, it is likely that they will also get a high grade in PR2. And the reverse is also true. Pero remember, isang importanteng kailangan tandaan natin kay correlation is that causation does not imply correlation. So, ito yung relationship lang na kapag mataas ka sa PR1, likely daw na mataas ka sa PR2. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin nun na magiging mataas yung grade mo kay PR1 just because mataas yung grade mo kay PR1. Ulit sinabi ko Hindi porket mataas yung grade mo kay PR1, reason na yon para mataas yung grade mo kay PR2. It does not imply causation na just because mataas ka kay PR1, magiging mataas ka na kay PR2. Relationship yung check natin na I know, observe to na ito yung nangyayari. Pero it does not mean na one causes the other. Okay? So, ayun. So, aralin ito. If you want to determine if there's a significant relationship between the two variables, we use a correlation test. There are several tests that we can apply depending on the level of measurement of the given data. So that's it for the correlation analysis, and this is actually our last video lesson. So I hope you guys learned a lot in our statistics and probability lesson. And I hope that this would be helpful, especially next year na mag-research kayo. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you've learned a lot in our lesson. So, thank you for watching.